Hello, and welcome to Council Recap, where we take the content of the City Council meetings and give you the breakdown. I'm Eric J. Dockery. There were 3 presentations this week. First was a presentation on branding and marketing from Trepepe Smith on expanding their partnership with the city into a potential branding project. The firm has previous experience in municipal branding and provided the council with options if it decides to move forward with the firm at a later date. Second was a presentation from the California Water Services Company based on proposed rates increase and capital projects. If the proposal is adopted, residents would see rate increases for 4 years with additional revenue used to repair water infrastructure. The firm also noted that a groundwater well is scheduled to come online before 2024, and if the money is saved with that project, the difference would be credited to customers. Third was a presentation by Lieutenant Ty Gitz from the Hawthorne Police Department on a proposal to purchase a fixed-wing aircraft to replace the department's current helicopter. The helicopter, used by the department, has over 24,000 hours of airtime and would require major refurbishment in the near future. According to Lieutenant Gitz, replacing the helicopter with a Cessna airplane would save the department money, reduce overhead noise, and allow officers to receive better situational information before arriving at an incident, allowing the department to make an appropriate response. In the resolution portion of the meeting, the council set public hearings for 3 items. The council declared its intent to levy weed abatement assessment and street lighting assessment and set hearings for them on June 13th. The council also adopted Resolution 8408, setting a public hearing on a water rate increase for the June 27th City Council meeting. Resolution 8403 and 8404 were approved authorizing, approving, and ratifying the acceptance of the grant year 2020 Urban Area Security Initiative for the purchase of 3 Vigilant Solution trailer chassis. Vigilant Solution is the sole provider of the equipment for our existing automatic license plate recognition network within the city. Utilized by the police department, the UASI grant will provide around $78,000 in funding to purchase of 2 chassis and almost $35,000 for a separate purchase of the 3rd chassis. Resolution 8409 was approved to set a 4-way stop at an intersection of West 137th Street and Jefferson Avenue. The conversion of the intersection to a 4-way stop will control vehicle pedestrian conflicts and improve traffic operations to the proximity of Jefferson Elementary School, according to city staff. Resolution 8410 was approved to adopt a list of projects for fiscal year 23-24, which will be funded by SB 1, the Road Repair and Accountability Act of 2017. The city will be funded almost $2.2 million for selected street areas that will undergo construction. The resolution includes a project that addresses the city's needs for street improvements as determined by the Engineering Division Pavement Management System and Capital Improvement Project list. Resolution 8413 was approved to proclaim May 2023 as Mental Health Awareness Month in the city. Mental Health Month has been observed in the month of May since 1949. The 2023 theme is More Than Enough. Resolution 8414 was approved to the submittal of the 2023 Local Housing Trust Fund. The Hawthorne Housing Trust Fund, or HHTF, brings together limited resources in a cost-effective and planned way to finance low and moderate income housing and is also available for the city to apply for the California Department of Housing and Community Development Local Housing Trust Fund program. The HHTF is eligible to apply for between $500,000 and $5 million, provided to the HHTF has significant matching funds equal to or exceeding the requested amount. The city manager's consent calendar had a few items this week. First, council approved the construction of speed humps on Haas Avenue and Cimarron Avenue between West 115th Street and West 116th Street, and West 115th Street between Van Ness Avenue and Wilson Place. Speed hump installation was recommended for these streets to reduce speed and collisions, as well as increase safety for parents and students walking to and from elementary school. $15,000 in funds to construct the 5 speed humps will come from allocated gas tax funds. Then, council voted to approve progress payment number 1 of almost $158,000 to Elecnor Belco Electric of Chino, California, for the Highway Safety Improvement Project Traffic Signal Upgrade and Reconstruction 120th Street Improvement Project. This project includes upgrading the existing traffic signals at 9 different locations on 120th Street between Prairie and Felton Avenue. The payment comes from Highway Safety Improvement Program Grant, Measure R, and Proposition C funds. Next, the council reappointed Todd Swart to the South Bay Workforce Investment Board as a Hawthorne Business Private Sector Representative. This term will last until 2027. Then, the council amended and authorized the increase in 6 blanket purchase orders for 6 different automotive services providers. Next, the council approved the memorandum of the agreement to continue the Dominguez Channel Enhanced Watershed Management and Comprehensive Integrated Monitoring Plan. The plan is a necessary step to remain in compliance with state water regulations and is a joint venture with multiple city governments in the Los Angeles metro area. Next, the city approves to put out a bid for the project number 2307. This project is for the replacement of light fixtures and electrical equipment at Jim Thorpe Park and in the council chambers. Then, the council approved an agreement between the city of Hawthorne and Labick Funk and Associates for its structural civil engineering services. The city was awarded a Building Resilient Infrastructure and Communities grant through FEMA, which will allow them to retrofit 4 city-owned structures, which include the Hawthorne Memorial Center, Hawthorne Water Tower, Hawthorne City Yard, and Hawthorne City Hall. Next, the council approved almost $44,000 from the police department budget and a purchase order in the same amount to the city of Torrance for the interoperability network of the South Bay. Next, the city approved the agreement with the South Bay Workforce Investment Board to provide business assistance services for the City of Hawthorne's Business Assistant Grant Program. The program, as a part of the city's American Rescue Plan Act, will provide grants up to $5,000 to provide individual assistance to business in a variety of areas, including employee training, rehiring, COVID-19 grant and loan application processing, and financial training. Lastly, the council approved the proposal from HDL companies to provide additional consulting services to find a medical professional group willing to open up urgent care in the city of Hawthorne. In the city attorney's consent calendar, there were 2 claims this week. Both claims were approved. Well, that's it for the meeting this week. Thank you for joining us for Council Recap. Remember, you can watch city council meetings in their entirety by going to www.youtube.com and searching for Hawthorne Community Television. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.